Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. My name is Harmony and thank you for being here with me. This reading is going to be for the sign of Cancer. Hello Cancer and thank you for joining me. I usually start out my readings by giving you a couple of messages off top that Spirit really wants you to hear as you go through your journey right now. And then we'll go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading. So with that, let's go ahead and get started here. The message you got, at least one of them, is contract here, okay? So some of you could be signing contracts. Maybe some of you could be getting married. Some of you are looking for a new home or a new house. Some of you are getting to some kind of business arrangements. Some of you could be relocating, moving. Anything to do with any kind of partnership, verbal agreements, or any kind of legal binding contracts, if you will. Some of you, your life is kind of going in that direction where there is a contract being made. It's going to even be a contract made between two people. Again, maybe you're agreeing to go into some kind of agreement with each other, okay? It doesn't have to be even a marriage or anything like that, but this can indicate that for some of you. But it could just be like an agreement between friends, any kind of agreement or contract, binding contract that some of you could be facing at this time, okay? And that's for some of you. The other message you have is adaptability here, okay, Cancer? So Spirit is calling on you to be adaptable and flexible at this time, as new things are getting, shown to you. New directions and new pathways are opening up for you. Some doors are closing, some cycles are closing out, and it's trying to open up new doors and new pathways for you. So you have the advice to be adaptable. So do not go back into your shell. Do not hold yourself back. Do not hoard what you already feel you have. It is time for you to embrace and to be open here. So I'm going to read this card to you, okay, Cancer? It says adaptability. Flexibility is key to your success at this time. And success means in all endeavors of success, okay? Adjust your approach without losing sight of your goals. Stay open to change today. Shift your method if needed, but stay committed to your vision. So again, stay adaptable here, okay? This is not the time to be closed off. This is not the time to kind of stay rigid in a certain way of thinking or being. They want you to be flexible and adaptable at this time, okay? So that's one of your other messages here. Now let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading. And real quick, you also have this twice, so I'm going to go ahead and mention it because it is calling me. You have the indecision card. So a lot of you Cancers right now are at a crossroads in your life where it is a decision and a judgment that needs to be made here. Of what direction you're going to take. Now, some of you, this is just your life in general. Maybe things have not been going too great for you. Some of you, it's in your relationships. Let me turn this. Sorry about that. Some of you, this is in your relationships where now you're at a crossroads here where you need to, move forward or kind of go in a different direction here. Okay, you have this kind of all over your readings here. You have it here, you have the two ones here, and you have it here. So it's a big indication here, Cancer, for a lot of you. You're at a significant crossroads in your life on what direction you're going to take. Is it with it could be with a particular person, but it doesn't have to be in a relationship or a person at all. It could just be where you kind of been staying stuck and you've been doing the same thing for a long period of time now. And God is calling on you to now make a decision and choose a new path here for yourself, okay? And if you have been experiencing things kind of not been going your way, or doors have been closing, or things been a little bit more difficult, that the reason for that is because it is trying to align you or push you into a new direction here, okay? And I say that because your overall energy here, Cancer, is the Ten of Wands. So some of you have been dealing with a lot of responsibilities. A lot of weight has been put on your back, or a lot of things you feel like you need to kind of figure out. And you've kind of been doing this on your own here, okay? You maybe have not conveyed a lot of this to, friends or family. A lot of you just keeping it within yourself. When you get to the Ten of Wands, though, this is something that has been built up over a long period of time. Maybe you've been keeping this in for a very long time and you haven't really expressed how much responsibility you feel is actually on you. But here's what Spirit wants you to know. It says, though you may be overwhelmed by heavy burdens of responsibility, relief is near. So again, they're trying to get you to go down a different path here, Cancer, so you can release some of that responsibility and burdens that has been weighing you down for a long period of time. Now, you have the Ace of Swords. Now, this is in your recent past, so some of you could have came to a realization or a revelation, if you will, about something in your life, right? It's something that you feel like it has to get your attention at this time, where it's calling on you now to look at things in a new lens, right? A decision that needs to be made again, but you're getting some kind of clarity. With the Ace of Swords, it's clarity, right? It's a new vision, a new idea, a new way of seeing things here. And with that is the Seven of Pentacles, which is the reflection card here. So this is looking at everything you have put your time, money, and intention into, and your energy into, and seeing if it has reaped any rewards for you. That could be a relationship, that could be a career choice, that could be how you choose to show up in the world and how you choose to continue to keep doing things. What are you doing that you're investing your time and money and energy into, and is it bearing fruit for you? Is it helping you in any sense? And if not, this is the time for you to reflect, reevaluate, and readjust, okay, and change a different course of action here. But some of you are not here with the Four of Pentacles. Some of you are staying in your shell. Some of you are being stubborn. Some of you are holding on to what you have. Maybe that's an old identity. Maybe it's an addiction, a habit, a routine, a relationship, or even a job career choice. Okay, you're staying stuck. You're like holding on to something that you feel fulfills you, or you feel that it is yours to some degree, but whatever it is taking a lot out of you, is keeping you stuck in a certain position where God is trying to elevate you. You're holding on to past, you're holding on to certain things that you feel you have right now has more weight or value, but in essence it doesn't, because with that is the Tower card. Okay, so whatever you're building this kind of foundation on, or the structure on, is built on hollow ground anyway. It's getting ready to fall here. It's the Destruction card here. Okay, and it's saying clinging to control, possessions, or routines may be rooted in insecurity, Cancer. Okay, what are you afraid to let go of? So it is calling on you to kind of release some old things here. Whatever you're holding on to tightly, again, it could be a career, it could be an idea, it could be a certain way that you live, or certain material things that you're trying to continue to keep having. But it's something that's built on hollow ground. That's why the Tower comes anyway. It's time for that to fall. It's an illusion. It says radical change comes suddenly, clearing the space to build something new. There's a call on you, Cancers, for a lot of you. Your intuition might be telling you this, because you have a strong intuition as well, that it is called to build something new in your life. There's a call to action here. This is the angel calling the trumpets. It's calling you in to build something new. It's time for the old to fall. Okay, and something new to be built here. Okay. And really, it's not a time for you guys to stay stuck, because you have the Ace of Wands. I mean God, the Queen of, oh my God, the Wands card here, the Page of Wands, for you to go down a new direction here, okay? And they want you to use your intuition here, Cancer, to go down a whole new path for yourself, okay? Some of you maybe gotten some news, that has put you in a position where you need to go down a new path, and you're trying to figure out what would be the best course of action. A lot of you do have children. I want to say a son, or some boys or some sons here that are playing a role, or do have some effect in the situation for some of you, okay? But Spirit is calling you also to kind of look at things in a different lens. Try not to be so rigid and hold on so tightly to things, but to be open and flexible. Remember, you have the adaptability card to allow yourself to kind of let some things go if you need to let them go. And you let them go so your hands are free to receive new things, okay? Because that's what Spirit wants, to bring you in something new. You do have the Ace of Cups here and the Ace of Swords. So these are offers from God, Spirit, and Universe. And you also have the Justice card here, okay? So they're trying to bring in something new for you, Cancer. So if you are experiencing some cycles where things feel like they're closing out for you, or they're not, really going your way, and you're staying kind of holding on to it, and you feel like you need to fight to hold on to something or stay put, that's exactly what you do not need to do, okay? That's exactly what you need to not do. It's time for you to kind of release some things that you feel like have been holding you down. You are at a crossroads here, and I'm going to say that again because, and it's time for you to use your intuition to choose a path for yourself, a new path here, Cancer. It's something new that you need to do. It's a new pathway calling you. That's going to bring in more stability for you internally, financially, emotionally. Okay, that's what's trying to come in, is more stability for you. All right, don't stay stuck in where you've been, and that means you're not allowing yourself to grow or to elevate when you do that, when you're in fear of letting go of what you feel you have. You have the Hangman, but it's in reverse, but this isn't your hopes and fears, so this is what you fear. um, it's like you fear of, you want to move forward, you want to have more, but you're not really allowing that to come in. And this could be why this crossroads is here. It is a time for you to manifest here and pray, okay, and be open for a new direction and a new course of action in your life here, Cancer, okay? Spirit is calling on you to use your wisdom here and your intuition to choose a path that is going to be more suited for you. Um, a lot of you have a lot of anxiety here, though. You have a lot of fear about the outcome of your life or the outcome of a situation here, because I do have the anxiety card here. A lot of you could be overthinking something or feel with a lot of depression and anxiety at this time. And I feel like it's a fear of the future, the fear of the unknown, a fear that you won't really get what it is that you're wanting, but that's an illusion, okay? These swords represents just thoughts. They're not rooted in reality. They're only our negative thoughts that keep us up at night, thinking the worst, feeling like the worst outcome is what's going to happen, but it's an illusion. It says fear, shame, or regret may be spiraling, but not all is what you imagine it to be. Okay, so you're thinking these negative things, but that doesn't mean that's how things are going to go for you. Okay, some of you are definitely dealing with a Libra or a legal situation for some of you. Okay, there is a legal situation here for some of you. For some of you, I feel like it's around a home or house, apartment. Some of you could just be dealing with a Libra when it comes to maybe a custody or some kind of legal decision for some of you. Not all of you, of course, but I'm going with what I'm getting. Others of you, you're just at a crossroads here in your life where it's time for you to release some old wounds and burdens and free yourself up, to quit trying to hold on to things and allow yourself to be free to go down a new path. Some of you, this has something to do with a young child, a son to be exact, a young voice, for some of you, not all of you. Okay. For others of you, when it comes to financially, I feel like it's not even about money so much, but it is something coming in where you need to make a decision here and to allow yourself to free yourself up, to be open to receive new direction and new things that God and Spirit is trying to give you at this time, okay? So this is what I have for you, Cancer. I really hope this helped. Please like, subscribe, and share. I will be back next week with new videos. Until then, bye for now.